I am Subodh Gupta, born in 1964 in northeast part of India. Grew up in working class family where nobody made art. Most important thing was always I wanted to do something better than anyone else. And that drive me and still keep driving. People have to look for it. What I'm trying to say here, stainless steel utensil I use is because 90% population in India, they use stainless steel utensils for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Sometimes you have a shining plate, maybe in the poor people hand, but they don't have a food. People work on the ground and the workers go to works. They have a tiffin, but the tiffin they wrap with either handkerchief, either some kind of fabric, and that's how they carry their tiffin to where they work. And that's why, for me, only one tiffin amongst only one food amongst all the shining empty material. And that's why this piece called Only One Tiffin. This piece called Faith Matter. When you see the whole form, first of all it's described like one skyscraper city, and whole city is moving. It's like a silk route. Silk route, when they travel with the spice and many things, is the oldest route for the business. Anywhere in the world you go, you find Chinese food, Japanese food, Italian food. There the food is so famous and now become so popular in many countries. So what I'm trying to say here, the way food traveling, and it's a sign of globalization. It's a sign of, that's why the tiffin is a symbolic of food, and they travel the way all over the world. And same way, the way cultural is getting mixture, and they are overlapping each other. And this piece is about that, and that's why I said faith matter. What is the faith? Each time you look at yourself first time in the morning, that is faith itself. When you take your plate and any food of grains you put in your plate to eat, and that's the faith about the food, what you eat. And that's why I say any cuisine you eat, but that faith matters. That's why I call this piece Faith Matters. This sculpture is very, very new. It's just coming straight from my studio. India is such a vast, culturally very, very strong country with all the religion. And since I born in the Hindu religion, I don't practice and I don't believe in the God, but my family do, and that's how I grew up. So I seen everything. And maybe this is a reflection of the society in India, cultural of society. Her name is Durga. This is in Hindi called Bhaisasur. Bhaisa means buffalo, and buffalo head guy who is evil guy, and he is destructed man, and he wanted to destroy the world. And when she thought as a goddess, he's going to destroy the world, I'm going to save it. So when she appeared, he laughed. Hey, you have what you girl, what you will do it? You're so beautiful. And then she said, okay, I show you how beautiful I am. And she changing her form, and her 2 arms become 10 arms, and 10 arms, and when she battles, she win. All hands have weapon, And I try to weapon, contemporary weapon for me, like a Star Wars. No? Like, okay, today is weapon, what? Weapon, no? We have so many things. And the way she holding it, no? Looks like weapon. And this is a chakra. Chakra is also form of the cosmos and planet plate. And same time, chakra in the one Hindu goddess, if throw it, it's move, go and cut your head and come back again and hand. It's like science. It's true. So this is it. Due to made in the clay most of the places, I cast it in bronze. As it is the way when they start making it in the form in this community, and they make like this kind of form, but all I cast it in bronze, in everything. So it's complete bronze, painted white, look like, because not to give the bronze as a visually so important, but material wise it is very important. 10 years I did painting before I came to any sculpture and installation. So painting is still very close to me. And before I could have been think about it, I could have given the title Cosmic Battle instead of Faith Matter of the show. Because 90% in this whole exhibition about cosmos. And this whole series of this painting is given the cosmos. When you see this particular painting, it's like in the space, no? And when you will see in the television, when the scientists try to go in the space and they practice before they go to the space, and they practice and they float. And they float. The water come and they come and pop the water in the mouth and all this. It's very fascinating to watch. And and same way you see this all the sculpture like holding each other hand and they're floating. It's like about the cosmos. And see, the whole series is made out of that. Okay, this is the stainless steel plate. When I took the photograph, this image comes, and when this image comes, when I see it, it looks like universe to me. And that's why this series is, I done it in cosmos and universe way. And also I like to tell you, this is my last series of painting. I'm doing it in this format. This all made in late 2009, basically in October, November, December, 3 months, last 3 months this painting is done, especially for this show, and all the work is very new. And 2010, my series of painting will be different, and not I'm making any more this stainless steel utensils subject, but in the sculpture I will carry on, not in the painting. And it's a good thing about the visual art. Artists did their own title, everything. Every individual in the world and every common man have a right to describe art their own way. And that's the beauty about art. It could be two eye, it could be anything, and to a spot, just to black a spot with the metal signing outside. It could be anything, and and why not? People have a whole right to think the art their own way. I do the same thing.